Section 2, the property rights of a partner. There are, in your Article 1810, it states that the property rights of a partner are 1. His rights in specific partnership property, 2. His interest in partnership, and 3. His right to participate in management. So we start with 1. Okay. Example of specific partnership property. Okay. A and B each contributed a car for the partnership. The two cars are specific partnership property. So, how about example of interest in the partnership? The partners share of the profits and losses, okay, without mentioning any particular or specific property, okay. And number 3, his right to participate in management. Okay, this is, of course, this is obvious and this is given. The partner has the right to participate in the management is a very valuable property right. Article 1811. In your Article 1811, okay, this talks about the co-ownership in specific property, partnership property. So, a partner is co-owner with his partners of a specific partnership property. The incidents of this co-ownership are such that 1. A partner subject to the provisions of this title and to any agreement between the partners has an equal right with his partners to possess specific partnership to property for partnership purposes, but he has no right to possess such property or any other for any other purpose without the consent of his partners. 2. A partner's right in specific partnership property is not assignable except in connection with the assignment of rights of all partners in the same property. And lastly, a partner's right in specific partnership property is not subject to attachment or execution except on a claim against the partnership. When partnership properly is attached for a partnership debt, the partners or any of them or the representatives of a deceased partner cannot claim any right under the homestead or exemption law. 4. A partner's right in specific partnership properly is not subject to legal support under Article 291. Okay? The law says a partner is a co-ownership with his partners of a specific property. What does that mean? Simply, they are co-owners of a right thereto. However, the rules on co-ownership do not or does not necessarily apply. The rules on co-ownership in partnership are applicable. Said rules are detailed in the subsequent paragraph. Okay. So, what are the rights of a partner in a specific partnership property? For example, a Toyota car contributed by partners A, B, and C to the partnership. In general, contributed by one of the partners in a partnership. Let's say si Pedro. So, in general, Pedro has an equal right with his other partners to possess the car. So, possess meaning pwedeng gamitin, but only for partnership purposes. Okay? Not for his own benefit. Okay? Or not for other purpose. For example, ang gamit ng sasakyan is for inspection, kung pupunta sila sa mga mag-inspect sila ng other areas. Kung si Pedro gagamitin niya yung sasakyan para sa pamilya niya, pupunta sila sa resort, punta sila mag-swimming, okay, that is not allowed, okay? Except if the other partners expressly or impliedly give their consent. Kung pumayag naman yung ibang partners, then that falls under the exemption of the law. Pedro cannot assign his right in the car except if all the other partners assign their rights in the same property. The reason for the rule of law For rule of non-assignability. It is hard to determine how much exactly it is until after liquidation. Next. A and B were partners. Because A suffered certain damages from B, A sued B. A won. A then obtained an order of execution to levy on B's interest in certain specific partnership properties. Execution was made, and A bought interest in said specific property. Was the execution lawful? The answer there is no. The execution is not lawful. For B's right in specific partnership is not subject to attachment or execution. Nakalagay kanina dun sa previous dun sa article na sinabi ko. The only exception is which does not existing in this case, that is a claim against the property. Article 1812. A partner's interest in the partnership is his share of the profits and surplus. So, a partner's interest in the partnership. While in general, a partner's interest in specific partnership property cannot be assigned, cannot be attached, or is not subject to legal support, a partner's interest in the partnership can in general be assigned, be attached, or be subject to legal support. However, this pertains only to his own share. So let's just have an example. Michelle, Carlo, and Ina are general partners in a fine dining restaurant at the fort. Having contributed equal amounts to the capital, they also agreed on equal distribution of whatever net profit is realized per fiscal period. After 2 years of operation, however, Ina conveys her whole interest in the partnership to Beija, without the knowledge and consent of Michelle and Carlo. Question: is the partnership dissolved? The answer? The answer there is no. A conveyance by a partner of his whole interest in a partnership does not by itself dissolve the partnership, absent any agreement, as laid down in Article 1813 of the Civil Code. What are the rights of Beija, if any, should she desire to participate in the management of the partnership and in the distribution of the net profit of 1 million which is realized after her purchase of Ina's interest? Beija cannot interfere or participate in the management or the administration of the partnership business or affairs. She may, however, receive the net profits to which Ina would have otherwise entitled to, and which is in this case 3 million using the Article 1813 of the New Civil Code. Next is Article 1813. The Article 1813 talks about the effects of conveyance by partners of his interest in the partnership. Yun na, sabi ko na kanina, di ba? If a partner conveys, meaning he assigned, sold, or donated his whole interest in the partnership, his share in the profits or surplus, two things may happen. One, the partnership may still remain, or the partnership will dissolve. Number two, the assignee, for example, yung bumili, does not necessarily become a partner. Diba? Parang doon sa example natin kanina. The assigner is still the partner with right to demand accounting and settlement. So, doon sa given case, si Ina ang partner pa rin. Siya pa rin ang may karapatan to demand accounting and settlement. Yung bumili, in the given case, who is Beija, however, does not necessarily become a partner. The assignee cannot even interfere to the management or the administration of the partnership. The assignee cannot demand information, accounting, or inspection of partnership books. So, what are the rights of the assignee? So, the assignee has the right to get whatever profits the assigned or partner would have obtained. He also has the right to avail himself the usual remedies in case of fraud in the management. He has also the right has the right to ask for annulment of the contract of assignment if he was induced to enter into it. He also has the right to demand an accounting, but only if indeed the partnership is dissolved. But even then, the account can cover the period only from the date of the last accounting, which has been agreed to by all the partners. Article 1814. This talks about the charging the interest of a partner. So, example, A, B, and C are partners. A personally owes X a sum of money. X sues A and obtain a final judgment in his favor. But A has no money. What can X do? Okay? X may go to the court, to the same court or any other courts possessed by jurisdiction, and ask that A's interest in the partnership be charged, attached, or levied upon for the payment to him. Okay? In here, while a partner's interest in the partnership, okay, may be charged or levied upon his interest in a specific firm, property cannot as a rule be attached. So that ends the discussion for section 2. The next topic will be obligations of the partners with regards to third persons.